How you doing YouTube? Welcome to my new video series. For those of you who don't know, DS Game of the Week is where I briefly discuss a DS game you should all play at least once. A new one of these will be up every Monday. Alright, so I've decided to start off with The World Ends With You. Released in Japan as It's a Wonderful World in 2007 and released in the West as The World Ends With You in 2008, this game takes place in modern day Tokyo, where you play as Neku, an antisocial teenager, much like myself, who gets forced into playing a deadly game by a mysterious group known as the Reapers. It's quite enjoyable seeing how the game's characters change Neku's character throughout the game, because at the beginning, he is a whiny little sod.
I don't get people. Never have, never will.
Yeah, that's right, Neku. F*** people. Who needs them? I don't know why we bother with people. Anyway, the story is rich and very well told, and this game establishes itself as being one of the more engaging DS games in terms of narrative. Just don't take it too seriously, as in this game, eating ice cream and burgers is beneficial to your health, and wearing designer clothes, not armour, will protect you from monster attacks. The gameplay is incredibly original and a blast to play. Making full use of both the DS's screens, the game asks you to play with two characters at the same time. The game is criticised for its steep learning curve, but you can ask any fan of this game if it's worth taking the time to learn, and they'll say it is, because once you've mastered it, you'll be purposefully entering battles just for the fun of it. You use the touchscreen to pull off various types of attacks, using the elemental properties of pins. Pins are a bit lame, aren't they? I mean, I've heard of rings, cards, sticks even, but pins? Look out! Neku's packing pins! The game certainly is a full package, as it also stands out for its appealing art style and the best soundtrack for a DS game. But you might disagree with me on that one if you don't like J-pop too much. My subscribers will already know that this is my favourite DS RPG, and it is for good reason. The sharp learning curve will admittedly put some people off, and there are those out there who think this game is overrated, and I can understand why some people think that. But I love this game's style, originality and addictiveness, and I think it is something that every DS owner needs to play at least once.